And so I had been praying for quite some time to penetrate that weight, to get into the real powerful presence of God. And literally, as I was standing by my window, I saw a door. This door was in the sky. So I'm looking out of the window and my eyes are just on the sky. And the door is in the sky, but it's not actually on the real sky. The door was not imprinted upon the real sky. The door just appeared in my point of view as I was looking at the sky. And it was an open door with a raging inferno in it. America, please listen to me. I saw in the midst this very window, this window that I'm sitting in now. If you can just imagine that this was a window and you're staring out at that window into the blue sky and just praying and looking and gazing at the sky, and a door appears in an open vision far off. It was just a speck. It was a very small speck in the distance. And I'm looking at this thing and all I'm seeing is red at the bottom, red at the top, red and black. And so I'm thinking, what is that? And it's coming closer and closer and closer and closer to me. And as it's drawing near, I realize that I'm staring into a doorway framed with fire. And as I'm looking through the doorway, what I'm seeing is the landscape on fire. If you have never seen a bunch of trees burning, a bunch of houses burning, just everything on fire at night. And that is why the image was black and red. How many times have I spoken of, I was in a dream, America was on fire. The only colors in this dream were black and red. It was always nighttime. God showed me 6 scenes in a dream. Every single time was at night, and America was on fire. This doorway came towards me out of the distance, and when it drew close enough for me to see, I was aghast to see that I was basically staring through a door, and behind it was a scene: trees on fire, grass on fire, crops on fire, buildings on fire, America on fire, whether by the devastation of weapons or, as God has said this morning, today is September the 25th, 2023, that sulfur will fall from the sky, the original sulfur from heaven, aka brimstone, and burn up America. That is what I saw. God has been saying this since September the 3rd, actually. It is scattered through. September the 3rd was a Sunday. I was at church, and the Lord was just telling me that I will light their cities on fire. I will light the cities of the United States on fire. This is what he was saying. I will burn it all up. I will demolish it. I will burn it to the ground. This is a very, very, very different mindset, a very different type of iteration. Iteration means speech. Iteration means statements. It's no one but a few asking themselves, why does God keep saying these things about a people who insist that God would never say these things about them? Why is there such a dichotomy between what the average American, whether they're saved or not, why is there such a huge, massive gap, an impassable chasm between what people believe God should or would say about them and what God actually does say about them? What kind of deception has worked itself like so much leaven into the dough of the people of this country, that when true prophetic words are coming, they are rebuffed, they are hated, they are sneered at, they are rejected, they are outright canceled and cast away, and the vessel cast away with them? How can it be that a people can be so deceived about the ending that is prophesied in the Bible for them?